Hello everyone and welcome back to another Coffee and Create. Today I am going to be working on two pieces that will go towards my portfolio because I finally decided that I will be majoring in art and I need a 12 to 16 piece portfolio, and I want to create some new pieces that I'll be more happy with compared to some of my older work. So come along with me to create these two special drawings. Alright, so I'm going to start out this video by not even doing a little time lapse. I want to do a little real-time clip so you guys can see just how long it takes me to work on a drawing. Now, I haven't really done a drawing like this in quite a while, actually. I've been meaning to work in my sketchbook more, but that honestly hasn't happened. Instead, I've been doing sewing and making just cutesy little silly drawings as opposed to realism, which is something that I really enjoy doing, but is something that I need to do more. So the first two pieces I decided to do to get back into doing some more realistic art is a diptych that is related to my feelings of self-worth, I guess you could say. A lot of the ideas I've had for pieces for my art portfolio are a lot of self-portraits and stuff that is relating to how I feel, which is totally out of what I would usually make. I like to make scenes based off of just interesting, little concepts or stuff like that, or maybe related to TV shows. I enjoy drawing fan art and stuff like that. And I usually strayed away from doing stuff that has related to myself. But since I've had so much stuff going on, I've had so many different thoughts and feelings and stuff like that, I decided to create pieces reflecting some of the emotions and feelings that I've been experiencing in the past couple of months. Okay, so like I said, this piece is kind of related to my feelings of my own self-worth, and I decided to do for the first piece is me looking in one of those magnifying glasses that people, I can't think of the specific name that they use, but that they use in order to determine the clarity of a diamond. And there's kind of a grading scale, if you will, for determining the clarity of a diamond, with I think an F is the highest, I believe, which is flawless, and then it kind of trickles down to an I, which stands for imperfect. Now, in this piece, or in the first piece, which is the one that I'm currently working on, I'm holding up a magnifying glass. However, instead of holding up a diamond in a pair of tweezers, I'm holding up a little miniature version of myself, and it's I'm looking into this magnifying glass and I am not entirely happy with what I see. I tried to make the look on my face be one of disgust, might be a bit extreme, but just kind of more of just general unhappiness at what I am seeing. You'll see that in the next piece, the second part of the diptych is the kind of magnified version of me being held up in the little tweezers and, what I am focusing on. For both of these drawings, I took reference pictures of myself, which is something that I've gotten to the habit of doing a lot more, especially when I want very specific poses and I can't find good references online. The first picture, however, the one that I'm currently working on, or the first drawing, I did use a reference photo of somebody looking at a diamond through a magnifying glass for the hands and that part, but the face and stuff, I took a reference picture of myself. And then for the second piece, I also took a reference picture of myself, which is a lot more funny looking to me because I tried to make it look like I was kind of all squished up, and it's just really silly looking. So now we've gotten to the time-lapse portion of this video, and you can see that I have worked ahead a little bit in doing in my glasses and my eyebrow and stuff. I actually, for this piece, which I am realizing now that I did not show you guys the sketches that I did in my little sketchbook. So I'll insert a picture of that right now so you guys can see. But I did 2 initial sketches of what I wanted this to look like, and I don't own a a projector, in order to kind of like help me just like trace the piece onto this paper, because that's just something that'll help make this process a bit more quicker and easier. So I made my own projector with like the cardboard, and instead of doing like plastic, I used a piece of glass so I can use it over and over again, and like a dry erase marker, which honestly that worked really well for this first one. Like I cleaned it up a little bit. However, for the second part of this drawing, I had to like completely redo that sketch. That one was just what I would like to call a total hot mess. This point in the video, I'm currently working on drawing in my lips and like my nose and that kind of area. I personally really enjoy drawing lips as well as eyes. I love drawing eyes. Typically when I start a drawing, I usually will start with the eyes. I don't know why, it's just a habit I've been doing ever since I first started trying to draw. And as you can see now, I have kind of finished in my face, and I'm working on my hair right now. Hair is something that I really struggle with drawing. I feel like it's something that can just look like a hot mess, and I feel like it kind of does look like a bit of a hot mess for this piece. But what can I do? Like I mentioned, this is, the first 2 pieces that I'm making for my art portfolio for college. Though actually, I don't know if this would be, I guess it'd be considered 2 different pieces. I don't know if they'd be counted together since it's technically a diptych. However, I've already started sketching out the 3rd piece. It's another one related to me, and I think I'll make a video about it as well. It is a larger piece, and it is also going to be done in watercolor and probably colored pencil, just to help like clean up some spots. I did a tiny little, just simple like color blocking kind of thing, or just, trying to get like the idea, that I had onto paper, and it looked like a bit of a hot mess, and I think in order to kind of help clean that up, I'm going to have to use colored pencil along with the watercolor, but I still think it can look great. Right now I am doing the very finishing touches for the first piece, and as you can see, I have now started on the second half of the diptych. This one I didn't show as much just because this one was a bit quicker to get done. The hardest part, at least for me, was doing the face since it was so small. And then it was like the hardest part, but it's also like one of the easiest parts. I think that doing this piece with a mechanical pencil also helped make it quite easy. And I decided to do mechanical pencil as opposed to like the classic like 2B and all, H and all those, is because it kind of goes along with the worthless theme, or like the not worth as much, just because it's a mechanical pencil and there's something that is a bit cheaper, than like the typical like art supplies. So I thought that would just kind of help with like the theme of the piece. And right now I'm doing the final touches of getting the ruffles of my dress done in the second half of this piece. And as you can see, here are the 2 finished pieces sitting on some little easels, and that's it. Alright everyone, so I'm going to film a little outro for the 3rd Coffee and Create video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me as I work on these 2 pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and just listening to me just like blab about them and talk about some other random things. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys liked the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!